Hey, Lorraine coming at you with another quick message. Let me tell you about how I was enjoying my Sunday. Still am. But Paul's letters, I don't know. I've just been into Paul's letters lately. I mean, he's one of my favorite apostles. After, of course, Jesus is number one. But, I mean, after him, I basically have enjoyed what Paul writes about. Because in the world right now, where people are killing each other in different countries, blowing each other up, trying to establish who's dominant over who's got more power than who. Whether in our own country, we have separate sides that can't agree. They're always constantly blaming the other side. Can't agree on anything. And whoever the president is at the time, has to go through this. It doesn't matter what side the president is on. Every party, the opposite party, is always going to mention something about whoever it is. But my point is not about that today. My point is basically how people out here, how hate can really consume people. Jealousy and hate can really consume people, and without them even knowing. Sorry, I'm trying to charge up my phone. By people not even realizing how much hate can take over their lives. And envy and competition is just, it's crazy. Like, there's more to life than sitting there dwelling on how to get even with somebody that you can't stand. I mean, God, I don't get it. But this is what people dwell on, and this is what they emphasize on, and this is what they sit around partaking and plotting to try to take people down. It's just ridiculous. And then I see this part on Paul. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not God made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of the preaching to save them not that believe. For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. But we preach Christ crucified, unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. But unto them which are called both Jews and Greeks, Christ the power of God, and the wisdom of God, because the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than man. And what that tells me today is that God's not going to pick your average person, man. He's going to pick somebody who doesn't even seem to fit the part. Might not even be the smartest person, might not even be the richest person. It just doesn't fit the part. And God will make a fool out of people who don't believe that God can change people. And, and it'll work in God's favor all the time. Regardless if you see somebody weak, God will make them strong. And you will not be able to bring that person down. I hate to disappoint y'all. Have a good day. Amen.